Callie, hit the button.
I am just confirming your order for 12-inch thick black
The other
dildo.
button.
Should I reschedule the order
Fuck.
delivery?
Hey, so with the upcoming patch coming out, according to the PTS changes we currently have access to for Division 2 PTS, it seems Strained, Berserk, and Crit, among many other things, are getting adjusted. It seems in a bid to adjust the current popularity of the SMG Vampire build. A lot of people are relying on it, and I know a lot of people are relying on it. So ahead of the patch, I have tried to cobble together a little bit of an AR build with a main focus being sustainability and survivability. For those that are more used to the vampire nature of the SMG build, if they're looking for something additional, and for players just starting out looking for something that could help them, I've cobbled together stuff I've found in my stash, but RNG may vary. You might not find it as much or as often as we currently have. But the build revolves around a P416. Seems to be, according to chat and many players, a little bit more rare to find. But the main talent you want to look for on any assault rifle in its class is preservation. For killing an enemy, repairs 5% of armor over 3 seconds. This is not getting touched currently in the PTS, so I have no reason to believe it's getting touched in the patch coming up. This one is one thing that adds to your survivability among others on this list, which I'll be going down through. Badger Mask, which I needed for the 10 blues. I will need to alter this a little bit more, but it's just enough to proc Patience, which I'll get down to. But Badger Mask, because the one piece gives you damage to elites, this is a PvE focused build. I have no expectation of this surviving very much in PvP. ODZ, if you avoid players or work in a group, the sustainability will keep you alive. I've modified damage to elites on it, and it's working out so far for me. The main thing that amplifies all of your healing is the Safeguard on your backpack. It's an active talent. It's a triangle talent, which requires 5 or less reds, which this build is primarily focused on blues, so it's totally fine. With Hardened helps out later on. Safeguard is getting a slight adjustment in the patch, but it'll still maintain usability in a sheer PvE and Dark Zone area. The ODZ specifically, normalization in the normalized DZ and normalization in conflict brings us a little bit lower than expected, but it's still usable. I have a Fenris chest over here with Unstoppable Force, giving me weapon damage on kill, depending on my armor values. Hardened on this one as well, so that's 2 hardened armor rolls, and this rolled pretty decent weapon damage and headshot damage. It could use bonus armor. I currently have bonus health on that. There is room for change, room for improvement on this build. This is just cobbled together. I'm currently rocking an Arialdi glove with 12% assault rifle damage. Unfortunately, I can't make use of compensated because I have simply too many reds. If I'm able to drop that down more, I can get compensated for 15% weapon damage because I have 0 crit chance. Or if I have precise, which I'm looking to find an Arialdi right now. Like I said, there's always room for improvement. As with any other build, there's always room for improvement. This would give me 15% headshot damage on top of what I already have. And the 2-piece of Arialdi gives me a benefit of 10% headshot damage and accuracy, which this build is primarily focused around being in cover all of the time and being functionally immortal. I'm Shang Tsung over here, about to just shout, "Your soul is mine," and just stay young forever.
Yeah, except for that one time where you almost went down.
Oh, listen, man. Listen. Your soul, mine. Shang Tsung is. I have a Gila holster because it rolled 2 blues and gives me total armor and a little bit of hazard protection. So when NPCs are throwing fire grenades or gas grenades, you have a little bit more leeway to escape or just suffer through it if you have a decent pile of heals. The last piece is the Gila knee pads because they rolled 2 defensive talents, helping me get the blues. But it also rolled Patience, which gives me armor regen in cover. 5% every second after 3 seconds. This combined with Safeguard, combined with a healing drone, allows me to be relatively immortal. And anytime I'm out of cover, preservation from my rifle keeps me going a little bit longer cover to cover. And as a full sheet here, let's go over safeguard, hardened, unstoppable force, hardened again. Can't make use of compensated, but we can replace that with precise. Patience, the mainstay of it. Preservation, jazz hands, overlap, and I have merciless as my second, as my exotic. I don't use a secondary weapon. Merciless tends to help because the random proc chance of the explosive staggers enemies that are kind of rushing me. In rhythm on my pistol, allowing me to get my heal drone back whenever it's off cooldown, along with pulse. Pulse, I don't have spotter. I don't get an intrinsic bonus from having pulse. It just lets me see things through walls, so I can see if somebody's rushing me. For the total stat sheet here, 17,000 weapon damage, 25 crit hit damage with 0 chance. 102 headshot damage, 50% reload speed bonus coming from my sniper specialization, 30% accuracy, 30% stability again from the sniper specialization, 10% all weapons damage bonus, 22% assault rifle damage, zeros all the way down to rifle, 42% damage to elites, and topping out at 246,000 armor. I do have some mods for armor on kill, but currently it's not listed in the sheet. 60,000 max health, 10,000 health on kill, 34,000 health regen, 32% hazard protection, which protects me from bleed, blind, burn, disorient, disrupt, shock, and unfortunately 0 skill power. This build has nothing to do with skill power. It's just there for the healing drone to keep me alive just a little bit longer. As for mods, I only have 3 of them. 1 on the chest, giving me 1,600 armor on kill, boosting up my health a little bit. And 2 on the knee pads, 1 giving me increased health and extra incoming healing, as well as 1,700 armor on kill, and 4% total armor, 1,100 bonus armor on the second mod, and 8% health regen. The entire focus of this build is to stay alive, stay in cover, and keep stealing life. Hopefully this helps out people who need a little bit more sustainability following the upcoming nerfs. There is no date on when those nerfs are going to happen, but it's good to have at least something out there to help people either just starting out or looking to piece together another build after the SMGs are getting a massive nerf. But I expect more people to be leaning towards LMGs because LMGs remaining relatively untouched, and DMRs are getting a buff because spotter is going from 10% to 20%. I myself run a DMR build, but I'm kind of 50-50 with this AR as well. And hopefully that helps you guys out. We'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, smash that notification bell, do whatever it takes to abuse that YouTube algorithm, and catch us live on Streamer House, twitch.tv/Streamer House, 24/7 broadcasting since 2013. Callie, hit the button.